Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Time again. F1 2012, old school F1. And tonight taking place from the Valencia Street Circuit, an old school circuit. Here's the overview.
Okay, here we are, a lap of Valencia into the final corner. Make sure you slow it all down before opening
That was like 21, 22 turns, something like that.
And the straight, using DRS and KERS to boost you up to the start-finish line and towards turn one. Full throttle, 7th gear, right-hander. Look for the left-hand side.
This was a fun street circuit, really. It's a shame we don't race there anymore.
Escape route there on the left-hand side if you need it, but hopefully not in qualifying. Now towards turn 4, hug the inside curb as much as you can and into turn 5 as well. That helps hold the car on the racing line. Use all the curb and more on the exit.
It is really a shame they don't race here anymore.
Now towards turn 8. Make sure you brake in a nice straight line before feeding the car into the right-hander. Second gear, 50 mile an hour before crossing the bridge now in towards turn 10. First gear, slow it all down and a nice straight exit as well. You want to really maximize this nice long straight with DRS, a boost of KERS as well, come qualifying.
Yeah, this is a nice straight here.
Overtaking opportunity if you've carried that momentum.
And then it's like right into a really technical section.
Board, down into second gear, sacrifice the exit there to open up the double left-hand corner and really get on the throttle nice and early before feeding the car in and opening up that corner as much as you can at turn 14. Don't use the AstroTurf as well on the exit. That will slow you down on this straight and the run up the hill towards the tight right-hand hairpin of turn 17. Straight line braking. Watch out for that rear locking as well as you feed the car into the right. Now sacrifice the exit and open up this left and then the right. Hold it full throttle if you can. You've got to have the car for you there at the high speed though. Not too much
you
on
can
the
take
exit,
this flat in the dry too.
And then feed the car through the barriers
all the way down here.
Straight line braking into the final corner of turn 25. On the throttle nice and early, use that final KERS boost and open up DRS once again, avoiding that exit curb, and that's a lap of Valencia.
Fun track. A very fun track, actually. So what's the weather going to be like is the question. I think qualifying it's rain. At least if I remember correctly. I think we got rain for the qualifying. Yeah, and we got 42% for the race as well. So then the whole qualifying is wet. So, interestingly enough, it's going to be quite... I only have the dry setup as well, so... It's going to be interesting. We'll put it that way. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to go out on primes. We're going to run this hour-long session. Breeze through the qualifying as well, and then come back for the race tonight. I think the worst thing I could have done, by the way, is played a little 2021 when I got home. Like, this just does not even remotely compare. This just doesn't even remotely compare. It's just a completely different experience. Like, and this one's got no anti-lock brakes, so I only put 10 laps of fuel in. Restart the session. Restart the whole dang on session. First thing is put the car setup in. But then we're going to pump as much fuel as we can into this thing.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry, guy. Oh, she just does not want to brake enough. Like, look at this. She just doesn't. She just does not slow at all. I'm wondering if I can increase the brake pressure. Maybe run with a high brake pressure if I'm not already. I don't want to have to change the brake bias. Well, if I have to, but... Yeah, she's not braking at any capacity right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I do need to get back in a groove of obviously doing F1 2012 compared to the new one, but the brakes just are not in any way, shape, or form. I think the pressure needs to be high. The 4654 is okay for now, I think. But I think we need to increase the brake pressure, and the brakes do take a beating around this track to begin with. So. But it's just not, or at least it wasn't stopping in any capacity. I mean, it's better. It's definitely better. Yeah, it definitely needs to be high brake pressure. That's the only problem is it's going to just further wear brakes that are already going to take a beating around this track. But it's okay. We'll get used to it. I'm so used to as well, like, being able to move under braking like in 2021, partly because I have anti-lock brakes off, or on, I should say. And here you have to instantly get that out of your head and remove that from your head. Like, it's got to be very straight line. Like that is how you brake. Not even at the right moment or at the right points in that under that braking, but it doesn't matter. Like the main concept is the braking is done before the turn in. Woo, she's back end slid. That's because the brake bias towards the rear. I constantly am missing that braking point. It needs to be before the 100-meter board for sure. As opposed to right now where I'm hitting it at the 100-meter board. Nice. We're getting the hang of it, okay? We're in the hang. That's the whole point of practice, right? Much harder to keep it flat in that section on prime tires, but the options will do fine. The options will be okay there.
Great lap. That's the quickest of the session so far.
I just took out the fucking 100-meter board that I need for the braking point. That's brilliant. I just took out the 100-meter board. The nice thing is usually, at least in previous editions, including 2010 and 2011, that right-hander, that sharp right-hander after the bridge is actually really a place where the back end wants to just slide out. And it just feels like the car. Now it might be different as the tires continue to wear, but the car seems a lot better planted. Yeah, see, now that we got the braking down a little bit better, we're starting to feel out these corners a little bit better. Oh man, you gotta move aside, brother. I just completely overshot that corner. Yeah, the back ends wanted to step out there. That's why it locked. The rear tires are going to be taking a fucking beating, especially with high brake pressure. When if the brake bias is towards the rear, then the rear tires are really going to take an absolute slacking here. Especially if they lock up under heavy braking. Like if the car gets really unstable under heavy braking, even if that braking is straight line, the potential to just flat spot those rear tires and really just wear them out is going to be huge around this track. That turn is tricky, that last turn, because you got to sweep it to the right to open up the corner, but you're coming down from 7th into 1st, so I've overshot the braking point. There we go. I overshot the braking point there. I could put the brake bias a little bit more forward. It would help under the, it would help on the long straights. It wouldn't necessarily help with these corners that need braking immediately after turning, like that one there. It's definitely not going to help with the slow sections, that's for sure. Like front brake bias here would be fine. That would be totally fine. Wouldn't help here. It would help here. This would be fine here. Obviously because of the long straight, but it would certainly not help on this last corner. Like right here, it needs to be rear. Wouldn't help with this turn 1 either. She's very loose. She wants to understeer a lot, but she still feels very pinned to the track. It's not understeery like the back end's wobbly under braking and everything, but I never feel like she's gonna actually just. I never feel like the rear end's gonna step. I just feel like it's kind of just a little wobbly. That's all. Almost like controlled chaos, I guess you could say it is. Like, but she feels good. She feels good. You just gotta get, I'm not used to a car that understeery. So I just have to get used to it. Usually my cars have a little bit of, I'm sorry, I'm not used to a car that has that much oversteer. Usually my setups suffer very slightly from understeer. But overall, it feels fine. I think it feels fine at least. I feel fine with it. Feels good to me. That corner is a little bit tricky, I gotta say. Right at that second straight. It's very sharp. It sharpens to the right very quickly. And if you miss your braking zone, you can very quickly overdrive it as well, like I did there a little bit. It's terrible. Overall, I do miss this track. Shame we don't race here anymore, really. And all right. Yeah, this one right here really sharpens up when you're like right there. I think that felt good. Just have to be careful. I'm going down to first gear a lot, which is fine for right now. But like my concern will be as the tires continue to wear. Second gear, you'll have just slightly less torque, which means less wheel spin. And these tires are starting to show a little bit of wear. But even as they get even worse, like Slam into the back of Ricardo. Make him back off. Aggressively make him back off. Just got the braking zone right there. Very close to just overshooting that one. Oof. Little bounce off the wall. There we go. Ah! All right. Oof, yeah. Oh man, wow, that rear end. The moment I got up off the brake, I felt the car just snap. She stood up really well though. Like, we're gonna be quick and, well, I say we're gonna be quick in qualifying and it's gonna rain, so we'll see how the setup works in the rain. The race is gonna be half wet as well, so that's the front wing. That's all of it. That's everything. So first of 4 flashbacks in the practice session. We lasted about 20 minutes before we had to use one. I've completely I missed the chicane. Tires probably got another maybe 7 or 8 laps, I want to say. I don't know. They look okay for 12 laps, but you gotta remember tire wear back then was a lot, man, compared to nowadays at least. It's almost like in a lot of races. Now I know Mexico City was an exception to this past weekend, but I feel like the hard compound tire, or at least in the new game, at least in the F1 2021 game, the hard is kind of like I had a first lap fuck up kind of tire. Like, you crash in the first 5 laps, like, you're going on a hard tire, and you're running a hard tire the whole race. Like, although I feel like in the AOR Americas League, there's so many mistakes from the other drivers because there's only one league for the Americas. I feel like if you did get involved in a lap 1 incident, let's say, right, or a lap 3 incident, you could probably risk putting a set of mediums on knowing you're going to get another safety car. You know, I don't think they've had a race where they've had less than 2 safety cars. So you could probably, like, it's so often, you don't want to bank on a safety car, but it happens so often, you could probably bank on a safety car in the Americas League. Like, that's what I would do. I'd look at the historical trend of the amount of safety cars you get. And if I was involved in a lap 3 incident, I would just be like, you know what? I'm going to go on mediums. Because the pace between the mediums and the hards is so... I mean, the pace between any tire, really, and the hards is just night and day. There's just no real track the hard is a competitive tire on. So... It says taken in second, I just did. It felt good. Next one is this one up here, also taken in second. Hit the apex. This one you gotta take in first. There's the off camber a little right at the end. Pretty sharp 90-degreer. Took that in second like it recommends. Oh man, don't miss the braking zone. Came back for it though. I went deep and got around the lever, so. Invalidated the lap. And it would have been a purple lap too. Honestly, tire holdup is pretty good. Like they're starting to wear pretty good now. But I feel like at the rate I'm going, like, you know, almost get 19 laps out of these suckers, and that's a long time considering the race is only 57. Yeah, I was gonna say it was whoever I got around. Just had to duck up inside there. There you go. 46.4, purple again. We kind of redeemed ourselves a bit for Invalidating that last lap. And that, I want to say that 46.4 was only maybe a tenth off of that time we invalidated as well. I probably lost that time right there. We're still purple. Ah, I've lost the lap now. I'm just trying to find the limit of the car now. Ooh, there's the back end stepping. There we go. Am I gonna get purple here? Could be. It is. Overshot the corner a little bit, but we come back for it. I don't know. I think we lost a lot of time there. There we go. 145.8, so we drop it down to the 145s. Nice. I got to imagine we got maybe 25 minutes left of free practice. Just gonna dive up the inside of our teammate. No big deal. 33 laps of fuel left. The tires are actually really starting to show a bit of wear. They don't got much life left in them. Can we dive up at the inside cover lining? Yes, we can. Not a great lap. These guys are going to start to have some wear. The problem I have is the rear tires as well, so they're going to want to have a bit of wheel spin, and that's going to want to really, I mean, for the most part, the back ends felt very planted. Even with the brake bias and everything set towards the rear, but I think the problem is since those tires are wearing first, that's it's going to create a lot of additional wheel spin. And that back end's only going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Oh man, my left front locked up because I put it onto the curb. I know what's interesting is I've just locked everything. I think what's going to be interesting is I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think F2 are going to race this weekend in Brazil. They weren't at Cota, because that was the W Series. Nobody was at Mexico except Formula One. I think Brazil is going to get F2. I don't think F2 is going to Qatar. I don't think F2 is going to Saudi Arabia either. And obviously F2 will definitely be at the United Arab Emirates. So I think they have Brazil first. I think they stop at Brazil at first. Which means there's a return to F2 this weekend. On top of the third straight weekend of F1. Not happy they're going to Qatar. So, get to watch a little bit of F2 this weekend along with F1. Excited for that. Can't be much time left in this session. Maybe something like 18 minutes. I want to say 18 minutes. We'll be in a red here. by 9/10. The rears are really bad. Rears are almost red on that indicator. Oh man, all right. Honestly think like max I'll be able to get is probably 2 laps out of these, 2 more laps out of these tires. This one and next one. And I think they're gonna go. The grip is already going on them, that's for sure. Ah! Ah! That's our second. Rewind. Yeah, I want to say we're like 42 maybe minutes in, 43 minutes into the session, so there can't be that much time left. It's only an hour long, the session.
Your times are okay through sectors 1 and 3, but you're losing a lot of time in sector 2.
Ah! Whoa, why is the car snapped on me there? Whoa. And with the marbles and everything, I got no grip. Up front right's getting ready as well. Missed the braking point a little bit there again. She's barely holding on, Captain. Yeah, she is barely holding on here. I did the 2 laps. I thought the tires were going to last. They're still on the car. You can see how much the graining is on those front tires, though. Like, they are bad right now. I think the race will be about a 3-stop, but the question is, can you actually, like, stretch any of these tires and make it a 2-stop? Because you figure if you start on the primes and they go to lap 19, say, come out on the options. Woo! There's the back left.
Okay, looks like you've picked up a puncture on the rear left. Box, box, box.
Flapping around there. Alright, reset the track.
Your front wing's taken some slight damage. Stay out unless it's causing you problems.
So that's going to be repair time lost as well. But no, I was going to say is if you can do the primes for 19, you do the options for, say, 13, that gives you the 32. You would have to do 23 on the primes, which might be a difficult ask. Look at how worn those back tires are. My God. But if you can do the first stint on 21, you do 21 laps on the first stint, you do 13 on the second, that brings you to 34. You only got to do 20.
We've lost some time repairing the car.
But you could probably get away with. I mean, it's a 51
Just 10 minutes
lap
of the session remaining.
Grand
10
Prix.
minutes.
So, or 57 lap Grand Prix. So, if you do 21 and 23, you can get away with a 2-stop. But you're really, and I mean really, pushing the tires at that rate. Like, I can't even explain how bad you're pushing the tires. It might not even last that long. So 3-stop is really going to be it.
You're off the pace in all 3 sectors.
We're not going to go back out. We're just going to fast forward through the 9 minutes. We're going to get into qualifying because we want to get this race on.
There's 5 minutes. P1, great job.
Where's our
We don't
teammate?
know what
Oh,
fuel loads everyone
18th.
was running out there, but this is certainly a positive practice result.
So that is practice in the books. Now it's time for the ever rainy qualifying session. Enters it will be. We're going to take a quick break though. I'm going to get up, stretch the legs. I am going to take a 3-minute break. I will be right back with qualifying from Valencia. All right, all right, all right, all right. Back once again. Oh my God, we're back again. And it's time for qualifying for the Valencia Street Circuit.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
Roger, roger. Inters is what we're going to go out on, but I think the rain is going to particularly get very worse. It is supposed to rain the entirety of the qualifying session. So we'll see. This is kind of the first true test in the rain, really. I mean, we had a sloppy race in Spain, if I remember, but like we have anti-lock brakes off. We got the full. No DRS, obviously. It's disabled in wet weather conditions, so one less thing we do have to worry about. As we got a dry setup on, we just want to keep the car pinned to the track, really. That's kind of the moral of the story here. Although, is that the sun trying to break through? I can't ask Jeff for a weather report just any old time, unlike the current edition of the game, so we're really just trying to play it off and wait. It's really a wait and see. It's really a decision we have to make whenever we are ready to make it, or whenever we feel is best on to, say, going on to dry tires or going on to wet tires or whatever that may be. This doesn't seem like a bad lap, though. It feels pretty good, all things considered. That's a 152. So let's head back to the garage. And see most of the drivers putting in 159s now. 158s are starting to come out. Is the track dry enough is the question. I don't think it...
Be aware, track is busy. Track is busy.
Are they going to go out on... I don't know, man. It looks kind of dry. I think we risk it here. I think track is definitely drying. Like, it's not dry yet, but it's definitely drying. Their DRS is enabled, so ooh! It's worth a go. I think this is worth a go here. No. Negative. Negative.
Car repairs
So we're in. We're into session 2. That's all that matters. And this track is dry.
Hey. Go.
This track is 100% dry. So the forecast was for 100% rain, but there's a dry patch here that we have to get the car out and put a dry lap in. Otherwise, we will not be competitive in this qualifying session. So the weather's going to change instantly almost. There's no way that we are on dry conditions forever. This is the out lap, remember, not the flying lap. So long as the track is not in intermediate conditions for the next 3 minutes, we should be good enough to get a dry lap in, really. Well, remember, it's supposed to be 100% wet, so I don't know if we've hired Ferrari's weatherman, but obviously you can tell that is not the case here. We'll see what that does to qualifying. I see Kovalainen coming out of the pits now. And that was going to be my point, is like, what is it going to do to qualifying? Like, the timing of the weather. Although it looks like this is going to stay sunny for a while. But the timing of it could really jumble up the field. Q2, remember? Ooh, we still have one more to go. Should we finish in the top 10, which I totally anticipate us to do? .144.1. Not bad. That should be good enough.
Be aware, the track is pretty busy. Left for this session.
It's still sunny out. What the fuck happened to the weather, man? They were way off on the forecast. We're through to qualifying 2, or the 3, I mean. Both the Force Indians are out. Nothing really to a shock of anybody. Except one of the Ferraris is out Q1. And that was Felipe Massa. He's out in Q1. And both Lotuses are in. Both Mercedes are in. Both McLarens are in. Red Bull have both their cars in. So once again, it's dry conditions to start the qualifying session. We're going to do this on primes in case we start the race in the dry, because we do not know when the weather is going to hit for the race. We do know it is going to rain at some point during the race, so if we start on the dries, we'll be on the primes, which I think is fine. Because really the primes could take us all the way to when the rain starts, so I'm not really too concerned. All right, rewind it. .143.2 in the primes. Not bad. That rain never came, did it? It never came. It was in session 1. Never came in session 2 or 3.
Pole, that's pole. Congratulations.
Qualifying done. Now it's time for the race. 47.9% done. Almost 50% done in career mode for 2012. Valencia, the track. Win is the objective.
Hi.
High. 57 laps is what we are going to do. Not the race strategy says option, option, option. There's no way you can make it a 2-stop. There's no way. You would have to stretch this out 19 laps. And then this one would have to be. Yeah, you're asking for the options the last 19 laps around here. It just isn't going to happen. So option, option, option. Is what we're going to run. Massa's in 20th. Wow, that's bad. That is so bad. Well, all right. We are going to get ready to race. I'm going to take another 3-minute break real quick. And then we're going to go racing. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry for the extended delay. We're back. And it's time to get into the race. It's time. Williams F1 team for the European Grand Prix. Valencia Street Circuit is the track. Let's go. We got Paul. There's somebody, Vettel or Weber, one of the two. There's our teammate way in the back. That's a very good start. Oh, he's right beside us. Maybe not as good a start as I thought. And we lock up, but we got the turn and we got the lead. And that's all that matters. We got away well enough. Weber, Grosjean's already overtaken Button for third. Let's go. 57 laps around this circuit. I am not looking forward to when it rains because it just elongates everything. Oh, I meant to check. I keep forgetting I meant to check if the... Yo, Shoomster streaming. The Shoomster streaming. I just want to stop by and say hi. I'll leave that on the lurk. I'll leave that on the lurk, my friends. We'll put that way. Back to the race. Oh man, that turn. Ooh. Oh man, that tight turn. There we go. Yeah. No shit, the warning for corner coding. I completely, the back end, I lost the back end completely there. DRS now enabled. All right.
There's 20 seconds between you and the car behind.
Jesus, already. It's not even the end of lap 3. I didn't brake hard enough. I just feathered it too much through that, or on the lead up to that turn. There we go. You can hear the cars down the back straight. Ah, I locked it. It's alright. Still went purple. Ugh. I feel like Valencia is usually like a long race because 57 laps does seem like a lot around here. Especially when lap times are almost 2 minutes, right? It means that, like, I think really on average. So my best right now is a 1 minute 50.3. Now, if the average is a minute 50, right? We're gonna do the maps. It means the race time should be an hour 47:30. An hour 47 and a half. And that's just in pure lap time. You gotta factor in 3 pit stops, so that's an hour 49 really. Plus you're gonna get the rain coming, which is gonna elongate the laps. Now granted, I just went faster than 1 minute 50, but I think on average it's gonna be like an hour 45 at 57 laps, right? So that tends to run as one of the longer races. I mean, Monaco is like 78 laps, so that feels long with all the pit stops. So And of course, Singapore is notoriously long. Singapore is just very long. Singapore is a track that I've had the time limit hit on the last lap of a race twice now. Not twice in this career mode, but twice in general in this game. Once was last season. And the other time was when I had this game for the Xbox 360. I hit it in the career mode there as well. But Valencia is not a track I've hit the time limit with. I hit it in Monaco on 2021. You saw that in the F2 season. But I still think that you know, the Monaco track isn't terribly too long. Oh, man, there's that yawn. I'm pretty tired. I haven't slept well. Last night, I didn't fall asleep till 4 in the morning.
The guys have run the numbers. Grosjean will be pitting within the next 3 laps.
That's because all those guys started on the soft compound tire getting into Q3, so. What is that? Whose emote is that? Oh, wow. All right. Oh, let me check the thing real quick. Oh, all good. Okay. Nice. Another 49, even if it wasn't a purple lap. Car does feel really good, like, just feels great, even on the primes. And with, what, 57 laps of fuel in it? I got a really bad itch, like, on my inner thigh, like, it just, There we go. I have to figure out what my nursery schedule will be like once we get closer to the next season as well, like what days I'll be going down. Definitely, obviously, Saturday and Sunday. Because I'll have the Racing League to juggle as well on the commentary. And that's the only problem, so. And Sunday I'll be down there for the, Sunday I'll be down there for F1 casting. Well, for AOR.
You have about a minute on the car
So it might be something where it's like Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Thursday? I don't know, we'll see. I can't, my body won't be able to take 7 days a week.
There's a group of slower cars just ahead of you.
It's completely, again, missed the braking zone. Locking the wheel didn't help. I got marbles all over the front left.
It looks to us like Webber is going to pit within the next few laps.
We've caught up to the back markers. We have found the back markers. AKA the Marushas. So you guys gotta at some point step aside, like you got blue flags, man. So yeah, it's gonna be juggling the Racing League with the AOR commentary. And CSGO. Kind of all at once. And I know those nights, say Sunday night, Monday night, and Wednesday night, the joint will close at 10, and what'll happen is I'd have to drive home from there, so I won't get home till like 11:30. So I'm gonna be a little tired because I have to be up at 4:45 for work. So but nonetheless. Fridays and Saturdays obviously it will not matter.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful when overtaking. They should let you through.
We're going to be 10 laps done this time by. I trust the forecast a little bit more for the race than I did for qualifying after I saw those dry Q2 and Q3. So I am expecting rain at some point. But clearly, with it being lap 10 already, the primes were the right tire to start on. They were correct. So that was well played.
We think Webber is going to pit sometime within the next 5 laps.
Broke too deep there. There he is, one of the two Force Indias, Nico Altenberg, Paul DeResta, and Alonso. Now Alonso doing well. Well, he made it to Q3, but I think he's just pitted because he's on prime, so he's come out in Q13 or P13. He's not necessarily P13. There's our teammate running P12. Perez, the two Saubers are running 11 and 10. Rosberg in the Mercedes is running 9th. Whoa. Frame drop. Whoa! Somehow, we didn't take damage. So I can just reset the track.
On a group of slow-moving cars, try to pass them quickly.
And the tires aren't like totally shot, so it was just maybe a curve or something. And then I'm just gonna slam into the back of Rosberg. Rosberg, you gotta give me space, brother. Alright. It's gonna be a lot to juggle next season, that's for sure. But I think we can do it. Be a lot of fun, I know that. I'm actually starting to look forward a little bit again to the racing league. Really. I haven't played as much as the new game as I mean, I say that, but like, so the first podium pass when F1 2021 first came out, the podium pass was like 48 days, something like that. 7 weeks, I think. And I maxed it out with like 3 days to spare. This time it was like 55 maybe? It was like 8 weeks. Oh, I'm having a lag spike. Whoa, what's going on there? What has happened? What has happened? Okay, there we go, we're back. Don't know what happened with the lag spike, apologies. But yeah, first podium pass I had maybe 7 weeks, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I finished it with like 3 days left. And this one, there was like, maybe it was 8 weeks. It was just an additional week. And I finished it with like literally 13 days left. Like, so I've had no need to play the game. And because, I mean, I did today a little, but I haven't even, like, outside of that. We had a break week in AOR for the Mexican Grand Prix, which means I haven't even had a reason to launch the game, let alone play the game. And, that's what got me back here in 2012. So I think it's going to be another 2 weeks. The podium pass ends, I think, this week for F1. I think it ends in 2 days. So it'll probably be, usually there was a 2-week break between the podium passes. So probably won't be back on F1 2021 until maybe Thanksgiving week. Which I think is fine. I think that's fine. I'm just going to enjoy 2012. Get this. This career mode will be over 50%. I overshot it. It says second, and you can do it in second, but it is kind of a tight right-hander. It's more than a 90 degrees, like a 110-degree right-hander that turn. So really, like, first is probably more appropriate in some cases, but I came in way too hot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Still not 100% used to anti-lock brakes, man. That's why we're running this season without them. Oh, man. I'm excited for everything, actually. I'm excited to go back to CS commentary. I'm excited to pick up the racing league again. I just hope we get better turnout than the first. Like the first league, we got decent turnout to start and it kind of pittered out at the end. Like we were getting 12 people, 10, 12 people a race, and then towards the end we get like 6 to 10 people maybe. No, I've locked it. I've locked it. I've locked it. Must have passed them in the pits or something. Weber's 2:21 behind. Or maybe I just didn't pay attention. I don't know. Kind of been zoned out just running my own race here. But it is Weber from Hamilton for second and third right now. We'll be back tomorrow. Silverstone tomorrow. We're doing a whole race weekend tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know. It depends on what time we get started, really. If we can get started before 7:30, yes, we can fit the whole race weekend. No later than 7:30, then yes, we could probably fit the whole race weekend in. But if we get started anytime after 7:30, then no, it'll be split. It'll be practice and qualifying in one, and then in one stream, and then the race in another. We also have to upload all the VODs. So last night's stream is already on YouTube. It has to now go on Twitch. So that's what we'll do. We'll upload last night's stream. If you missed it, you can catch it, of course, obviously. But we're going to upload it so that once it expires, you can still catch it on demand whenever you like. And we'll probably go back to running reruns very shortly as well. So look out for that coming tomorrow as well. Probably reruns resume. So if you miss any of the action, you can catch the rerun, or you can catch the VOD. I will upload the video so it stays up on on the stream or on the Twitch page. You can catch it on YouTube. You can catch many different ways to watch our progress in our progress throughout the F1 games. We should be boxing next lap. So our first stint, primes were the right choice to start the race on. We're just gonna lock up, run a little wide.
The pit window is open. Come in this lap.
Pit window's open. We are boxing this lap. Charles Pick. He's now 2 laps down. So we started to catch the back markers a second time. I'm wondering what the gap to Weber is. The Resta, 23rd. It's 2:24, so he might be coming out, or right. He might be going by right as we're coming out of the pits. I mean, that's a possibility. are boxing this lap. Here we go. We're in. And what is the pit stop going to be like? That looks like a mega pit stop. 3.0. Very nicely done, boys. Very, very nicely done from the team. It's prime option for us.
We fitted the car with the option
We got 2
tyres.
stops.
You have 2 stops to go.
2 stops remaining. Let's check the okay, we're good there. Oh, I think we're gonna hear Jeff about the weather soon. I think the cloud cover looks like it's increasing a little. Not in this direction. From behind us. There's Pick again. He didn't get very far. So my best is a 48.8 on. I thought that was the rest of oh. I said that was the rest of previously. It's not. It's De La Rosa. Ugh. Almost went into the pits. I'm all over the shop. And these tires gotta last another 20 or 12 laps. I mean, Jesus. But I think there's cloud cover coming in, man. I think we're gonna get the rain soon. Purple in Sector 1, despite the little difficulty getting around De La Rosa there. Might affect the Sector 2 time, but nonetheless. Purple though through Sector 2. Yeah, the tires grip way better than the primes do. That is a 47.8. Whoa. Oh, where did that come from? I had chicken Alfredo tonight and it's just bugging the shit out of me, man. Ah! I overshot the braking again. It wasn't that bad that time though. We recovered it. That was that was not as bad as it could have been. We'll put it that way. Oh, that was terrible. That was absolutely fucking terrible. I locked it up. That was awful. That's our first flashback, and it comes on lap 22. I missed the braking zone again, man. This time, though, I can just reset the track. I missed the same braking zone twice. I'm all over the shop, bro. Looks like Hamilton
will be stopping within the next few laps.
So it is actually P2 and P3 for Webber and Hamilton. Webber, you remember, qualified P2. Hamilton qualified P3. Was overtaken by Grosjean earlier on. And unlike the race in Canada, which had a massive 6-car pileup in the opening lap, I don't think we had any incidents this time around. I hit the pause button instead of the curves button. I'm running too deep. I'm picking up a lot of marbles every lap. That was a 57 because of the reset to track we had. I came in too hot. I was doing good, and then I'm in a spell right now where I'm just fucking up every corner practically. Oh. But yeah, tomorrow's Silverstone, and if we get the whole race weekend in, then it means I believe Hockenheim is race 10, I want to say. Oh, sorry, gang. I'm just getting torn up by that chicken Alfredo, man. I had it like 3-4 hours ago. Massa running P19 behind fucking Jean-Eric Verne. Again, I hit the pause button instead of the curves button. Sorry. But we are now 40% of the way through the race.
Hamilton should be due to pit within the next 2 laps.
That'll be their second stop. We're gonna make our second on 31. Nico Hulkenberg. My impression of Ricardo doing the impression gets worse every time. The rest are running P15 for the Force India. Oh, the rest of me. You got to get out of the way, bro. At least I know Paris is trying to stay to the right. Oops. Our teammate. Ah, fuck. That's flashback number 2. Our teammate's running P12, I think. P13. Doesn't really give us the space to get by. So now I have to be careful because I only have 2 more flashbacks. I still got a lot of laps. Alonso running P12, Ferrari really struggling. We're coming in on 31, remember? That rain has not been anywhere near. So I was completely wrong about earlier. I actually thought when I sat down, I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably be done this race around like 10:30. I am way wrong. Probably be done this race around like 11. Kovalainen's running 11th. The Caterham is pushing Kobayashi. Oh man, come on. Don't do that to me. And he's gonna have DRS. And he's gonna have DRS. Oh, he's going for the move. Kovalainen could be P10. He could be in a points playing position if he gets this move done. I think he has. I think he has gotten the move done. Just random nice save there, by the way. Now the sky started to change. 100% now. The rain is coming. It is on the doorstep, my friends. Blue skies no more. It is overcast. We could be seeing some rain soon. I think we boxed now. Maybe at the end of the next lap, I overshot the braking again. I hit the pause button again, so it occurs again. Unless we can extend the stint these options are on. Say it's only going to start raining around 33. We extend them to 34. Possibility. When is it going to come is the question. When is the rain actually going to arrive? It is overcast now. Still nothing from Jeff about when the rain will hit, but it's looking more and more ominous, obviously. So, despite the bad weather report in qualifying, the one in the race looks to be maybe correct. You gotta be thinking. It's coming soon. I think the percentage was 47%.
We think there's a chance of light rain in 15 minutes time.
Yep, there it is. Chance of light rain in 15 minutes. It is gonna rain. It is going to rain. question is, what is that, 7 laps? I don't think these options last that long. I don't think they will. It wants to come in on 31. That's our window. I think these options would need to go to like 35. That might be a tough ask. They're already pretty worn. The rears are, at least. The rears are getting pretty worn. The fronts would make it. There's Grosjean in the Lotus in 4th. We're right now to box next lap. I'm expecting Jeff to say 10 minutes. Really? We've caught up to the back markers again, so now I'm about to put them a 3rd lap down. Weber, nice. He's now 2. And we're going to start putting the field a 3rd. So he's caught up to some back markers as well. Ooh, Ricardo losing it a little bit there. Gonna have to keep him on the inside. We get a little bit of marble on our front right as a result of having to go on the outside of him. We're boxing this lap. Those options, they really, maybe I could squeeze another lap or 2 out of them, but that's not going to be much more than that. The rain is arguably about 9 minutes away. So it is going to be one of those things I really didn't want to do, and that's pit. And then a lap or 2 later, come back and pit again. Question is, what part of the track will start raining on first?
Looking at the radar, it looks like we might have light rain in about 15 minutes.
Really, that's 10. That's going to be 10 minutes.
You need to pitch in this lap.
Yes, we're pitting this lap. And in for our second stop. Second stop.
Exit now.
3.4, not bad. It's not a bad stop. Another pair of options. Jeff's gonna tell me I got one stop remaining, but the weather is gonna really, weather's gonna change that, that's for sure.
We've put a new set of the option tyres on the car. That leaves just one stop remaining.
There's Ricardo. Oh, I've locked it. There's Weber, trying to put him back down 2 laps. And there he is, back down 2 laps. So, over half of the race is gone. Not much is for sure. Fresh options on the car, but rain is imminent. Purple in sector 1. I gotta get my water bottle open here. All right, we're approaching. I think Jeff's gonna get on the radio again and say, expect rain in about 5 minutes. Certainly it can't be much more than that.
Radar suggests light rain in around 5 minutes.
There it is. There it is. Right on cue.
Red Bull are fitting option tyres to Webber's car. He's going for a short
Oh,
stint.
Weber's come into pit. That's a mistake. He's going to have to pit again within the next like 2 or 3 laps. So Weber's going out on the options. He's going to get maybe a lap in. I mean, we went in on 31. We're going to get literally 3 laps in. We're going to get maybe 3, potentially 4 laps in on these options before we have to come in on for inters. Depending on how light the rain is, we overshoot that. Question is, if we do have to put the intros on in the next 2 laps, are they going to last to the end of the race? It might not. It's a long distance. You're talking about 23 laps on the inters. Probably going to see rain this lap or next. So it is here. It's going to arrive. It's going to change the whole complexity of the race. Hamilton is second. Raikkonen is third in that other Lotus, by the way. But the Red Bulls are really... They're going to be hurting because they just pitted Weber and they're going to have to pit him again. All right, we're going to get really essentially 5 laps on these options. Okay, our teammate running P16, of course, not helping with anything for the championship, for the constructors at least. I meant to swap the engine out, actually, at the end of practice, and I didn't. As I noticed the engine was on like 86. That's purple lap. 146.8. I don't think I swapped the engines out, so we're running an older engine, I think. We'll have to swap it out for the next race, which is Silverstone. Means four races on each engine. We'll use 5 of the allocated 8 by the end of the season, that means. There's the rain. It's starting to rain. Or there's light rain out on track. It's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. Kind of towards the middle part of Sector 2. Over here in Sector 3 it is.
We think there's a chance of light rain in a few minutes' time.
Motherfucker is here. Nico Oldenbach. They're running P14. Alonso not in the points again for Ferrari, who seem to be struggling. We're going to get about 6 laps in on dry tires. Okay, fair enough. The pit stop decision was okay. We are also, by the way, 60% through the race. Kovalainen is P11 again. Perez is going to get DRS on him. He's probably going to make the... Yeah, he has made the pass. Perez is flying, man. And then he slams on the brake as he gets the blue flag if he passes me, which allows Kovalainen to come back into the picture. But Kovalainen is running 12th. Still not wet enough for inters, despite the rain on track. Or despite the fact that it is raining, I should say. And certainly the switch to inters is coming soon. Because it's pretty much raining everywhere on track now. Previous laps, it was just in certain parts, obviously. You know, now it's pretty much everywhere. All right. I saw there's still 20 laps and it's 10:20 already. Like, oof, man. I thought this race was going to be over by 10:30, and here we are. Still 20 laps to go. I did say this was a long track, though, to be fair. It's just a long race. Probably been racing about 70 minutes. You know, you look at a place like Spa, you'd be on the home stretch, man. You'd have like 5 laps left, maybe. Well, of course, by the way, lap times are comparable. Inters maybe at the end of this lap. We'll see. Now it's coming down pretty good.
Intermediate tires for next box. Intermediate tires.
De La Rosa in last place. I think the track has lost a lot of the marbles that were offline. You don't see them anymore. They've washed away, which is indicating to me that the track is getting wetter, which means that inters are definitely coming. If not this lap, then next.
It's starting to rain. It's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wet.
Definitely worsened. It's nice that Jeff's just taking notice now. It's definitely worsened. I think it's not wet enough for inters yet, but if it definitely will be by next lap. Like, so this is probably the lap we're gonna box. Let's just hope we can make it through this lap without any incidents. As I think towards the end of this lap, the car's really going to struggle.
Looks like there's a problem with curves. The guys are working on a fix.
Not what we needed right now. Oh, sorry. I slammed into Rosberg. Yeah, yeah. It's Inter's time. It's box. We're boxing.
Intermediate tires confirmed.
You see the water starting to come up from the front tires, the steam. It is time for new tires. You can even see it off the back of Peak's car. So, intermediates it is.
Intermediate tires for next box. Intermediate tires.
I mean, part of me wants to be like, we could be going a lap early, but I don't think we are. I think this is, oh yeah, she's a boat. She's sliding, so it's intermediate time. We're boxing. Here we go, box. Intermediates. Not a great pit stop, 3.9. Woo, she's sliding.
We've put a new set of intermediate tires on the car. That leaves just one stop remaining.
One stop. Really? We're gonna have to stop
The
again?
race officials have disabled DRS due to the weather conditions.
They want us to stop on 48 for fresh inters? I mean, it's not really. Basically, right now we're on a crossover. Like, it's not wet enough for inters, but it's not dry enough for dries. But I think you're going to start to see everybody coming in box now at the end of this lap. I just went straight on, and I broke in a straight line. And that's definitely Pick having problems with the dry tires, so. That was a timely pit stop. We picked the right time to go on to inners. There they go. They're all in the pits now. They're all putting on the inters.
We think there's a chance of heavy rain in 10 minutes' time.
Heavy rain? So are we going over to full wets? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh man, heavy rain, really. God. At least I got curves. Really had to increase my braking distance on a lot of these turns, which is to be expected when you get into wet conditions. Bit of a frame drop there. Ice Cube be singing about, I can make them frames drop. That's terrible. That's an awful joke. Oh my God. Exclamation point dad joke. Exclamation point boomer. Okay. So Button is 6. That would give him 8 points on top of the 18 from, or yeah, 18 from Hamilton right now. They would gain a point in the constructors on us. $15 laps to go here. We might. I don't think we are. We're gonna run close to time. I think we'll run about like an hour 53, an hour 55 probably. Oh man, I gotta like find a way to crack my knees while I'm driving. Because they're stiffening up now. Oh, just made that turn. Really? Have to reset the track. We locked the wheels. So this is Grosjean, by the way, and I want to see what position he's in. Remember, Hamilton and Button are going to collect 26 points right now, as things stand. This is Grosjean in 4th.
There's a good chance there'll be heavy rain in around 5 minutes.
And Hamilton, and Raikkonen's in 3rd. That's 15 and 20 and 12. That's 27. So literally, Lotus will increase their gap to McLaren by a single point, and they'll close the gap to us by 2. Heavy rain in 5 minutes is interesting because the question is it going to be wet enough for wet tires? Because Because right now we're expected to box at 48.
Raikkonen should be coming in for tyres within the next 4 laps.
Oh, man. All right. There's Raikkonen. Remember, he's expected to pit soon. He's on inters. And there is Lewis Hamilton in the McLaren. John Eric Verne running 19th. That's actually a pretty good position for him. But, mate, you got blue flags. Like, come on. Now the question is, when is the crossover? Because the rain is getting heavier. Say hello to heavy rain. Very quickly. Yeah, heavy rain is pretty much here now. The question is, when is the track going to be too wet for the inters? And we are expected to box in 2 laps time, and I think it's going to be wet tires from me, dog. Hamilton goes past. Raikkonen's right behind.
Okay, wet tyres for next box.
This is going to run over my stream time. Well, no, it should be all right. I got, what, 35 minutes left, I said? I predicted. So. Oh, man. I'm interested in these cars behind me to see if they... I can see the front, the straight there, and I see that the cars are not going in off the inters. So I'm thinking we do one more lap around on the inters. I mean, it is definitely heavy rain, like there's no question about it. We're expected to box. As we cross the line, I would say it's next lap. Yeah, we're expected to box next lap. And I already told the team to prep full wets.
The guys have looked at the figures. We think that Raikkonen will be stopping in 3 laps time. Raikkonen stopping in 3 laps time.
I mean, the inters are still doing well. It's all about finding that perfect moment, man. But we are 80% through the race now, with 11 laps remaining. There's Massa running 18th. Wow. What's going on with Ferrari this season? They are just poor. They're just absolutely terrible. Ferrari have like what, 10 points, 8 points, something like that, through the opening 7 races. It's not been good, I know that.
Current reports are suggesting an improvement in the weather. Light rain expected in around 15 minutes.
I think we get to on the inners. I don't think we go on the wets. Well, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna burn the flashback actually, because I'm going into pit anyway this lap. Massa didn't pit. Ooh. We held on to it though. This is tough. I don't want to come out on inters and then everybody switches over to wets the next lap. I don't want to come out on wets and it's not wet enough. Especially since there's an improvement in the weather in 15 minutes, as Jeff said. Oh, yeah, but that just locked up, not even braking. That's going to have to be full wets.
Wet tires for next box.
I'm so...
It might be worth thinking about putting a set of full wets
Yep,
on, which
it is,
a few
Jeff.
people change over.
Yep. Massa's just struggled to get through that sharp right-hander we've talked about earlier in the race. Massa just absolutely rode the struggle bus to get through that. We are sliding. It is full wets. No need to second guess it now. It is definitely full wets.
Okay, wet tires for next box.
Like, you see how the tires locked up just on the little bump on the hill? That's how much it was, because it's just so wet. Well, we kept it alive. Everyone's coming in now. We're coming in now. Whew, Jesus. Yeah, and we got the nose replacement. 6.4 for the nose replacement and the wet tires. So 9 laps to go.
You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
Christ, Massa. Do you want to make it any closer? All right. So on the wets, where I'm hoping this is the final pit stop. I don't want to really have to come back in for inters again. I just think if I know the weather is supposed to improve, probably about 10 minutes away from that. I understand that. We'll still be racing at that point in time, but I don't want to have to pit again for inters because the track's improved. I would just be able to like to go to the end now. We're so close to it. Oh man.
Current reports are suggesting an improvement in the weather. Light rain expected in around 10 minutes.
10 minutes, so probably around like lap 54. We'll see if we have to go back on to inters for the last 2 to 3 laps. I don't think we will. And if we do, I have a feeling it's going to be on like lap 56 or some shit. I'm going to miss that turn all the time in the wet, aren't I? Or at least on full wets, right? Jesus. De La Rosa, move your slow ass, man. Center running P16 again. Not really helping us with the championship points for the constructors. I gotta sneeze. Oh God, I couldn't. I don't know if you could tell when I sneezed. That was a stealth sneeze. It might have something to do with locking up the tires out. Like, oh man. And so here's De La Rosa again. I gotta pass this slow ass motherfucker. Get away. Yeah, past my teammate again. Who was not hugging the he's just slow as fuck. Just pulled a rest again in the Force India. Jeff going to tell us light rain in 5 minutes. Oh, wow. I thought I was going to clang into the barrier there, but it somehow pointed itself to the right in the end. There's Heikki Kovalainen running P14, which is, I think, where he finished in the last race in Canada after contesting for a points spot for much of the race, where he was running P11. He was as high as P11 in this race. He qualified, I think, P16. Might have been 15, so he might be up one position, but it's not looking like it's going to pay him points today.
Radar suggests the current weather will improve with light rain in around 5 minutes.
Really, that would be at the end of lap 55. And then the track would still have to improve after that, but I think the track will very quickly go to inters from wets. Especially given the fact that how long these laps are. But okay, Alonso's got the Ferrari up to P12. Still not points paying positions though. When we cross the line and make it 5 to go here. So just over 95% of the way done this race. Oh, God. Tell you what, I'll be glad this race is over. I do like this track, but I just hate racing in the wet, man. It's just not as enjoyable. So oh man. Ugh. I said 55, I meant 54, by the way. At the start of 55, not the end of 55. The light rain is probably going to hit us in literally a lap's time. Ricardo's down to P22. What happened, Ricardo? He's usually like, I mean, he can come in like P20th, but he usually can fight for like 18th, 19th. Kobayashi in the Sauber, the final points paying position. He's trying to kindly get out of our way. Oh, we've locked up. Still recoverable though. Oh, that's Carthagena in front. Sorry, y'all. They're just going to absolutely cut him up on the inside. Rain does look to be getting lighter. Oh man, come on. Turn. Past Rosberg in 9th. Don't go into pits. Oh no, they're going into the pits. They're going on the inters.
Intermediate tyres confirmed.
That's why we're locking up. Because it's intermediate tire condition time. 3 to go. I could try to stay out and pull Lando Norris if I want. 3 to go. They've all pitted onto inters.
You have quite a bit of spare fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3.
Man,
You need
damn,
to
Jeff.
turn fuel to ridge.
I had the little fuel mode glitch. So I turn it the lean to reset the glitch, and you on my case the moment I can't even unreset it, man. Oh my God.
Raikkonen has just entered the pits. He's in the pit lane right now.
I think we're gonna have to box here. Here's Schumacher. Rosberg is 9th, mind you. So Mercedes is only on par to claim 6 points. Yeah, she's starting to slide again. We're gonna box.
Intermediate tyres for next box. Intermediate tyres.
We're boxing. We've had no choice. Oh, that
Exit.
3.1 is a good pit stop. We now have no more stops remaining.
Bring the car home. Only a couple of laps to go.
Yep. Yeah, the inters were definitely the right choice. Oh my God. It's like night and day. So unfortunately for Grosjean, who was leading the drivers, or not leading the drivers, but second place in the drivers, he is probably going to lose that second place to Lewis Hamilton. Oh, there's an ad that starts in 15, so we're going to snooze that shit for 5 minutes. All right. Much better. Much better than what the wets were giving me on those last 2 laps. Told you we were going to have to pit on like 56, man. We were going to have to pit on 56. I knew it. Final lap of the race. Tomorrow's Silverstone. Again, if we get started before 7:30, we should be able to. Oh man, I locked up. I had a frame drop though. I don't know if anyone saw that. We should get started before 7:30. We should be able to get the whole race weekend in. And if we're not, we'll probably split it up over 2 streams. Yesterday's stream, the VOD is on YouTube. It will be uploaded here to Twitch tonight. So look forward to that. And tonight's stream will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow night. And then Twitch the night after, of course. We're probably going to break Silverstone up into 2 streams, just FYI. So. Same with Hockenheim and all them that come afterwards. Vern gets a blue flag. It's not going to matter because we are, well, he's going to let us by, but it doesn't matter because we are going to take the checkered flag. That is the win at Valencia. Teammate finishes P16. I'm going to say an hour 55 is what I'm going to say. That's up. An hour 49. Is what that took. But that is it. No DNFs again. So 2 straight races with no DNFs. De La Rosa finishes in 24th. Charles Pick finishes 23rd. Daniel Ricciardo falls from 18th to 22nd. Timo Glock finishes 21st. Karthikeyan up from the bottom 4 places. He finishes 20th. Jean-Eric Verne finishes 19th. Felipe Massa for Scuderia Ferrari qualified P20th. Can only improve 2 positions to 18th. Vitaly Petrov finishes 17th. Bruno Senna drops 2 to finish 16th. Paul Di Resta drops 2 to finish 15th, while Heikki Kovalainen goes up 2 to finish 14th. Sergio Perez drops a position to finish 13th for Sauber, while Fernando Alonso qualified 10th but dropped out of the points in 12th. Nico Hülkenberg goes up 4. He finishes just outside the points for Sahara Force India in P11. Kuyumi Kobayashi jumps 1 to secure the final points paying positions for Sauber. He gets a point. Nico Rosberg for Mercedes gets 2. Michael Schumacher for Mercedes gets 4 points. He finishes P8. Sebastian Vettel and the Red Bull, they qualified, or at least they were up there, I should say. I think Vettel qualified Weber qualified P2. Vettel qualified P5, but they fall out of those positions. Vettel finishing 7th for 6 points. Weber for 8 and 6, so that's 14 points for the Red Bull. Jenson Button, the first of the 2 McLarens, finishing in P5, down from 3rd, while Roman Grosjean remains where he qualified in 4th for 12 points for him. His teammate finishes a place above him after climbing 5. He finishes in 3rd for the podium. Lotus get 27 points. They gained 2 points on us over the weekend. Lewis Hamilton finishes 2nd for McLaren. That gives McLaren 28 points. They gained 3 on us this race weekend. Here's the drivers' standings.
You're doing an excellent job.
Karthikeyan is at the bottom in 24th, then Jean-Eric Verne is 23rd, Timo Glock is 22nd, Charles Pick 21st, Daniel Ricciardo 20th, Pedro De La Rosa for HRT is 19th, Vitaly Petrov 18th, Bruno Senna for the Williams 17th, Heikki Kovalainen is the highest placed driver not to score points so far this season. He's in 16th. Felipe Massa with a single point is in 15th. Nico Hülkenberg in 14th. Paul Di Resta in 13th. Kima Kobayashi's point now puts him level with Fernando Alonso, but he remains in 12th position. While the Spaniard holds on to 11th. Sergio Perez in the Sauber is 13 points ahead in 10th, and then it's another 33 ahead of him for Jenson Button in 9th. Lewis Hamilton is in 8th, only 4 points ahead of his teammate, while Mark Webber is 3 ahead of the McLarens in 7th. Michael Schumacher and the Mercedes is 6 points ahead of him in 6th, while Nico Rosberg is only a point ahead of his teammate in 5th. Sebastian Vettel is 8 ahead of the 2 Mercedes in 4th with 78, only a point behind Kimi Räikkönen, who improves to 3rd position with today's win, and Roman Grosjean only 3 points ahead of his teammate Iron 2nd, 118 off the top with where we are. In the constructors, Scuderia Toro Rosso remain at the bottom, Marussia remain 11th, HRT remain 10th, and Caterham, the highest ranked team yet to score points, in 9th. Sahara Force India no points this afternoon, but they don't lose ground to Scuderia Ferrari. Force India remain 8th, Ferrari remain 7th. Sauber get 1 point to move 22 ahead of Ferrari in 6th, while McLaren are just, I mean, that's a huge gap of what, 83 points between them and Sauber. So McLaren are in 5th right now, and then it's 23 up to Mercedes in 4th, who are only 2 points behind the Red Bulls in 3rd, 20 points back of Lotus in 2nd, who are 39 off the top where we stand. So that is the standings after the 8th round of the championship. 8 rounds in the books, and Silverstone is next. It's going to be a wet practice. Looks like overcast for Saturday and Sunday for qualifying in the race, but Silverstone is going to be next. It is the team's home race. So, of course, Williams. So, team's home race is coming up in Silverstone. 11 races left here in the 3rd season. So, looking forward to that. I believe that's it for the Jewel. I think the engine supplier's home race is also.
Okay, here we are for the Hockenheim Ring. Okay, here we are, sunny
from
Silverstone.
Great Britain. But anyway, that's going to do it from me. Thank you so much to everybody that stopped by and watched. It's great to have you along. And we'll be back here tomorrow night with more. So definitely look out for that. It'll be Silverstone tomorrow night. And yeah, really looking forward to it. So I'm probably just practicing qualifying. But we're going to leave you with a little bit of the an autumn win from BGM President. And until tomorrow night, take care. We'll see you then. Have a good night, everyone.